in a society where we are pushed to work hard for our careers. We are pushed to work harder for the business ideas that we have, for the interests that we have. We're told you need to work harder. You need to, to hustle and get that bag and achieve those things, buy those assets, be financial savvy, buy properties, travel and all that, be adventurous and be persistent and be stubborn when it comes to your dreams. Because when you know what you want, you need to focus on what you want. But we live in a society that it's easy for us to always tell people that they need to leave their relationships. It's easy for us to just say, leave her or leave him, you'll find somebody else. Leave him or leave her, you deserve better. I'm not talking about the issue of where there's an abuse, where it's a abnormal situation. But I'm talking about a situation where we easily walk away. I was talking to a friend of mine this morning. We're talking about the issue of prayer. It's easy for us to pray for the dreams that we're chasing, to pray for our children, to pray for our parents, to pray for our siblings, to pray for the country. But we are not really stubborn to pray for the partners, the person that can be your husband, who can be the father of your children, who can be your partner, those who are not married, this person that you share a life with. And we feel that they're supposed to know what they're supposed to know what they must do. They're supposed to know how they must behave. And sometimes we don't realize that you may be expecting what the person never been exposed to. You may be expecting from something that the person don't even know how. They don't even have an idea. It's like sometimes when you are. I was talking to somebody yesterday also. Yeah, it seems like this weekend there was a lot of talking to somebody. I was talking to somebody that when a thief is stealing and you are resisting, they don't understand, because to them stealing it's okay and it feels right to them. Because they don't have that, it's either they don't have an understanding or they kill that understanding. They kill that consciousness, or they have normalized the abnormality. And normality cannot come back without consciously to bring it back. I don't know if I'm able to articulate exactly what I want to, what is in my spirit and in my heart. But we're not willing to work on our relationship. If we want to work in our relationship, we find that we want to work it at our terms, that this person must do things my way. And this person, they must do things the way I understand it. We don't pray for ourselves to be patient to understand this person. We don't pray for ourselves to have a wisdom to discern with this person, or where is this person coming from. But because I can assure you, people have trauma. We have trauma. Let me rephrase it and say, we have a lot of traumas. We have a lot of demons within us. And those traumas and demons, we pick them along the way. It can be from the childhood. It can be what you witness around your home. It can be what you experience in different relationships. And the problem is that we move from one relationship to another, but we don't really heal. We think that if I'm in a relationship and I stay another 6 months or a year without being in a relationship, we have really healed. No, you have just seated. You have just seated and life has continued, but you have not really dig deep down, Ori, what went wrong? What are the things that I want to take from this relationship? And what are the things I don't want to take from this relationship? And what are the things I don't want to repeat? And with the things that, these are my deal breakers. And one of the reasons that our relationships don't work is that we pick up other people's deal breakers which are not ours, because we want to prove a point. We pick up other people's deal breakers because we want to be woke. We want to show that I'm independent. I'm not I know who I am. You cannot just jump on top of me. Honestly, with the little knowledge and the little whatever years I've spent on this earth, I think as time goes by, we're going to find most of us are alone. Because we are not working on ourselves. Men and women, we are not working on ourselves. And when we come to relationships, we come with an option that I can walk out and I'll get something better. We come with that thought process. And once you even when you have that thought, even when you're having challenges with your partner, that in fact, dude, I can do better. They're not going to invest in that relationship. And here I'm not talking about accepting stupid things. I'm not talking about accepting things that really are really stupid, because there's some things which are really stupid and you accept it. And then the things that can really make a difference in your relationship, you don't really work on them. And we're not talking in relationships. We don't talk. We're coming with different traumas. We're coming with a lot of insecurities. We look good. We smell good. We got together. We have confidence. We're killing it in our careers, in our dreams and everything. But when it comes to relationships, we're a mess. And when two people are coming together with their own traumas, they are coming with the baggage from before. The baggage from before, which have not been dealt with. So if you had different relationships, but you never have really dealt with them to go and scrutinize, to say, you know what, Kansani, this I can pick it, this I'm leaving, this I'm letting go, just like that. The same way we do with our businesses, the same way that we do with our careers. At the end of every quarter, whatever, we sit down and say, you have that performance assessment with your line manager. Yeah, you did good. Yeah, you excelled. Yeah, you were lacking. You need to go for training. We need to be honest with each other in relationships. Maybe to conduct it like a business. We start to conduct it in a business that you've got your investment here. And when we have an investment, you want to sit down and check after a certain period, how far are we? Where are we? Is it working? The objectives that we had that we need to deliver, have they been delivered? Have them been done in a right way now? What is lacking? What was overachieved? But we don't do that in relationships. We don't. We just string along. And other one gets hurt, another one, when they talk, they get defensive, and then another one becomes silent. Because when they talk, the other one becomes defensive. So they rather not talk. Then they become reactive. When something comes up, then they start to count 20 things others which have happened. I wish our generation can do better, especially us who have already in our 40s. The world tells us that we've got a lot of chance to do things right. But there's the other flip side, that if you don't really change the approach, you may never get it right, and it may never come right. We need to invest in our relationships. Spiritually, physically, emotionally, intellectually. We need to. And it must reach a point when you are together with someone, when they have a weakness, and even themselves can say, dude, ndiko barelwa, mtu wanga ndiko barelwa, ziko mbarele, and it doesn't become, the person is afraid you'll judge them. The person was afraid that you're gonna undermine them now. But they know that you've got their heart. They know that you've got their back. But we come into relationship with so much expectations. We have so much expectation of each other. But we have so much baggage.